Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you a nice simple recipe. Uses only about 5 ingredients, it takes about 15 minutes to make total, and that's just baking. But it tastes fantastic. It doesn't look pretty, but it tastes great. You're going to love it. It's a oven baked veggie quesadilla. Let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start this out. I have a baking sheet. I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I put tortillas out because we're going to bake this in the oven. And it's a little bit different than normal quesadillas we made, I guess. But I'm going to bake it in the oven. And I had a nice sheet of tortillas laid out here, and I'm going to have more for putting on later. And you'll see why. But we'll go ahead and start. My lovely assistant here, go ahead and take some of these mushrooms and sprinkle some. Don't go crazy with it, because everyone in the house, maybe put on half it, just put mushrooms. How about that? So we'll go with this half over, put mushrooms on it. I rinsed them off beforehand. Make sure you spread them out. I don't want a big pile in one spot. Put a little bit more here in the center. Okay. Alright, and then I will go ahead and get these red onions. If you want to go ahead and, when you're doing it, if you don't want to add mushrooms, don't worry about it. If you do, go for it. If you want to do the whole thing of mushrooms, whatever. I'm just doing this for my family in particular. I should have broke apart these red onions better before I did this, but that's okay. Go ahead and put red onions all over everything. These aren't your typical quesadillas.
Quesadilla.
But they're going to be good nonetheless. Because they're going to have lots of cheese. Oh! I just flung some onions at myself. I'm not going to go crazy with the onions either, because I don't want to overpower it. You know, I have big chunks everywhere. I'll break this up some more here before I bake it. But then, of course, with every quesadilla you need the cheese. I'm going to load this thing up with some 4-blend, or whatever, Mexican style. Make sure covering lots of cheese, because, you know, cheese. So you gotta have cheese. Lots and lots and lots of cheese. I made sure I bought 2 bags just to make sure I had plenty, because I'm probably going to make these more often, and some other cheesy, yummy delights. I'll put a little bit more, and that should be good. Alright, should be good for now. For now. I'm going to go ahead and get some more of my tortillas I have. Actually, first, let me get it over here. I'm going to try to fold these ends over. They're backwards, my bad. I put some tortillas down the middle. Then I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. Oof! Hit my light, apparently, as part of the process. This will help make it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be tasty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get another baking sheet. Place it on top. I'm on my baking sheet here. That's going to hold it in place and kind of press it down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes until it's nice and cooked all the way through, and I'm going to check it. If I think it needs a little bit longer, then I will. I'll check it periodically, make sure I don't burn it, but 12 to 15 minutes should be the best. So I'll come back to you guys when mine is done. So I baked mine for the full 15 minutes. Then I brought it out, I flipped the pan over so that what was on the bottom is now on top, and I removed the other pan. So that way I can make sure this is cooked, so this way I can show you guys and make sure it's cooked all the way through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into squares when I do this, just to make it easier to serve. And easier to show. Let's see, is the camera getting this good? I want to make sure the camera gets zoom in here better. Make that nice. Look at that cheese. Oops. Camera's like, nope. Look at that. So you got the nice quesadilla there, loaded with cheese because, you know, I filled it so much with cheese. And you got the onions in there. You can see on this one. I think this side had the mushrooms in it. I'm not sure. I have to double check before I serve it. But there you go, nice and yummy. And there you have it. Told you, nice and simple. Only a few ingredients. Only 15 minutes. It cooked up nice. You could add more stuff to it. You could take some stuff away from it. If you just want to use that same style with the 2 sheets in the oven for just a plain cheese quesadilla, go for it. If you want to throw some chicken in there, some steak in there, whatever you can. I actually was going to add some refried beans to the quesadilla, but then I actually forgot. But you can add that in there too. It adds a little bit more substance to the quesadilla. It makes it taste a little better if you like beans. If you don't, cool, you can leave it out. If you have any other ideas, if you've tried something like this before and you had something that tastes delicious, please put it in the comments down below on what you tried with it. If you have any other recipes you want me to try, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Like, just give me a brief description of it or tell me the name of it. I can look it up. Or you can message me on my other social medias, like on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. And you let me know about them. While you're down in the comments, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up, the little bell doohickey so you know when I post more videos, and of course subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. I appreciate every last subscription I get, and the more subscriptions I get, the bigger I can grow and help make my videos even better. So I guess I'll see you guys around.